favorite Effie moment in the movie?
I love the reaping scene. You know, it's the only scene that repeats in both films. And in that moment, you really see the evolution of every character. You know, in the first reaping, Katniss Everdeen's just a girl who raises her hand for her sister, and now she's a warrior. And Josh was scared to death, you know, getting pulled up there, Peeta was, and now Peeta's a hero. And Effie was just oblivious and trying to put on a good TV show the first time around, and now she's really devastated at the events at hand.
Jena. How did you feel when you walked on the set for the first time for Catching Fire?
Well, the first film scene that we all filmed together was the training sequence when we're all sort of trying to show off our moves and impress Katniss and Peeta. And so I was trying to actually not really show what I was feeling, which was kind of slightly intimidation. But I think everyone was really trying to kind of, you know, buff themselves up and say like, oh yeah, this is, you know, I've been training for so long, and look what I can do with an axe. And Peeta was there with his trident, and you know, Bruno was there with his spear, and it was kind of it was definitely like a little bit of a macho show. But and then everyone else was actually, I mean, you'll see it, I'm not going to ruin it, it was in the trailer, so. Everyone's like fighting holograms, and I get there, and they're like, so, you're just like in the corner over here. And I'm like, Joanna's not in the corner over here. No. Like, she's like, she needs to be fighting someone, and so, but they didn't give me anyone to fight, so I was like, okay, I'm just imagining she's like shadow boxing one of her previous, maybe someone from the Capitol that really pissed her off.
Like Effie.
Yeah, she's shadow boxing Effie, actually.
Sam, how was it filming the monkey scene?
It was difficult because we were fighting bushes. There was definitely times it kind of, you know, you sort of take out of body experience. You know, you're kind of looking down on yourself, going, "What am I doing?" Like, I'm walking around the jungles of Hawaii doing this. But no, it was very, very difficult. We had to imagine that these were very, very scary monkeys, and so the bushes of Hawaii and I had a falling out.
How has your life changed after you became a part of the Hunger Games? Do you guys feel it already, even though the movie just coming out? Can you feel that your life is changing, being a part of a big franchise?
Well, I've never had such a connection to a fan base before. I mean, I've always felt like the films that I've done, I interact with somebody on like a subway or at the grocery store, and it's always very, you know, singular and one-on-one. And I just, ever since I joined on to the Hunger Games, I felt this sort of pulse of just positivity and passion. And whether it's via Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is, it's just this amazing energy and positivity that I've never really felt as an actor. So I'm a little, I mean, I think mostly we're just like our own worst enemies, and we're like think that we're just, you know, all alone in a corner somewhere. But it's kind of incredible to really feel that camaraderie and that sense of you know, positive support. And so I feel like that's been the biggest change is actually feeling like I've got some allies out there.
If you met Effie in real life, what would you say to her?
I guess I would tell Effie to, Claflin do, maybe like ditch President Snow. Come on. I'd tell her to take off her shoes. They're really uncomfortable. Yeah, go for a run. Like eat a salad. Yeah.
What about the books inspired you the most when you were building up your character?
Well, I think Suzanne Collins, there's so many inspiring things about the books, but I think that for me as an actor, I guess I could just talk about, I think that the most inspiring thing is just how every character, literally every single character in the novels, has an incredible arc and has an interesting backstory. I mean, even when they talk about the A-boxes, which are just these servants on the side of the corner of the story, they have an interesting arc, and they have an interesting backstory, and they're like interesting people that you kind of can't help but feel for. So I feel like I really love the characters. They really leap off the page and kind of plant themselves firmly into my heart, and I think that's a rarity, you know.
Sam, what are your plans now? Do you have any new exciting projects ahead?
No. No, you know, we're currently, I think it's okay to say. Yeah, I think we're currently...
You've read the books, right? Who hasn't read the books here? Anybody?
Get out.
Oh, one person. Sorry. You gotta go for this next comment and then we'll bring you back in.
Just put earmuffs, right? Here. So basically we're currently in production for Mockingjay. I'm sure you're all excited by the sounds of it. Yeah, you know, so obviously I'm kind of concentrating on that at the moment, and I've just finished doing a romantic comedy, which is very different to my own accent and got my own hair for the first time in my life. Yeah, wow. It's very special.
As a fan of the films, I have a question for you, Sam.
Hit me.
The next film, will you be shaving your chest?
Of course. Maybe what? I might what? Want a preview? No, I'm kidding. Wait until the film. Be patient.
So is there anything you want to say to the fans here today in the theater before we start the movie?
Oh, just a huge thank you for this
Love you.
amazing reception.
Tusen Tag. Yes, good day. Yeah, enjoy it. I'm sorry.
Essa, Emil.
Yeah.